Well, it's Monday again. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you stopped by on this Monday. My name's Jim, and I'm a Forex trader and a crypto trader, and I'm here to help you nail this market with the Elliott Wave counts of all the different cryptos that we're looking at. We're going to be looking at three of them today, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. It's going to be a very quick update as I did very detailed analysis last night. That being said, let me invite you to our Facebook group, the Litecoin Swing Trading Community. It's a community of traders where we trade all kinds of crypto, but don't be fooled by the name. But we all like Litecoin. A lot of us do. We trade that one very much. So it's a Litecoin swing trading community on Facebook. I want to invite you there. It's a free group of beginning traders as well as seasoned traders, and we all share charts and ideas. Free group. Come on in and make sure you answer all three questions. Go ahead and hit subscribe before you go there. That really helps out my channel. The more subscribers I have, the more viable this channel stays, and I can continue doing this free of charge. So that being said, let's jump into the charts today. So glad you're with me. We did have a great live stream last night. In the first three cryptocurrencies I dealt with were Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, and I really went into depth in each of those Elliott Wave counts, and I talked about what we're looking at, and they're all kind of looking the same. So I want to invite you there. I'm not going to go into depth as to justify my count today. I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing and tell you what targets we're looking at, and we'll go from there. But if you want to see some detailed TA, look at the live stream. It's been recorded, and it's in yesterday's video. So it should be right in my channel. You shouldn't have any trouble finding it. And just skip, you can skip past the preliminaries and such. We had some fun in the beginning, and just kind of find where I start talking about Litecoin and I think I start talking about Bitcoin first. We go into very, very heavy detail. Don't forget to timestamp the first yawn. There it was. And and then count how many yawns you got in the video. If you're new to the channel, it's a thing with us. It's a thing with me. I yawn in the mornings because I'm up late trading a lot in the London market at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And so I don't get great night's sleep. And then I get up in the mornings and take care of you guys with this chart. So it's a thing. Just laugh about it. And it's I don't mean it's unprofessional, but I don't mean it to be. But it is what it is, and we just do our best to continue. All right, so listen past the yawns, and we'll get into the TA. All right, this is Bitcoin. We're looking here on the 45-minute chart. The big question mark, and I talked about in depth last night, is this move right here. Is this a big ABC, and then we're heading down? Or is this a one, well, sorry, a one, yeah, don't you see it? One, two, three, four, and then five. We're heading down here, and then we're heading up. So what are we looking at? That's the big question mark. Well, we're going to find out soon enough. I'm anticipating that we're going to get what I just drew, that we're coming down to this box area, and then we're going to be shooting up there. That's my anticipation. But that's going to be the fifth wave of the third wave. So my count, let me get on the hourly and see if it crunches it up a little bit for me. There we go. My count is this. This is 1, 2, 3. Once we get up here, we're going to be coming down 4, 5. So this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the third wave. Those are the sub waves of the third wave. So that's how I'm counting it. That is my count. You can see how I justified that last night. I don't know that that's a fact. We will invalidate it beyond this blue line of death. Go beyond this blue line of death here. Most likely this count is going to be a little too deep and could be invalidated. All right. So what are we seeing here? I'm seeing a WXY here. We got three, and we've got an A, B, and a C, another 3, and it's a longer one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, coming down for 5. Need to see 5 waves here, so we should see something, a wave kind of coming down like this, something like that. So looking for 5 waves to the downside targets. What are the downside targets? Well, we've got 10,725 or 11,037. Those are the two targets that we're looking at. We're going to move this box over. They keep taking forever to do what they're going to do. So I wish they'd just hurry up and come on down with it. But they're trying to grab as many orders as they can, and they're trying to take as much money as they can because that's what they do. Who are they? It's the market makers, people with money. It's the banks. Um, so yeah, it's not just some private investor somewhere. These are big people with big money, or the banks. Billions and billions and billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. Okay, so yeah, they got to systematically take your money so that they can have it for themselves. And so all us retail traders, it's us against them. Okay. All right. If you work for them, shame on you. All right. Anyway, all right. It's a ruthless dog eat dog world. That's what trading is. So I'm looking for a pullback here. Right now, I'm looking for a. Let's see, where is it? There it is. I'm looking for a pullback up to this point. Have a third wave. We'll get one more wave to the downside, something like that. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see if that plays out. And that'll complete our wave to the downside. Maybe by tomorrow, the 14th, a couple days from now, it'll be finished. Maybe not. Maybe it'll finish tomorrow. Who knows? I don't think it'll be finished today, though. So we got some ways to go here. Once we get down here, guys, it is on like Donkey Kong. I think we're going to be bouncing to the upside pretty good. You're going to see 5 waves to the upside, a 3-wave pullback. That is going to be your entry for the trade when you see that 5 waves to the upside and the 3 waves to the downside. Because what that's going to mean, let me zoom out here so you can see what we got going on. 6-hour chart here. We're going to be looking at this. We're going to have 5 waves to the upside, a pullback, boom, 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 something like that. That's going to bring us up to this target box right up here. It won't look exactly like that, but it'll be something close. So that will, if this is correct, then what we'll have is one. I'm trying. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will finish us out. Okay, who knows where that's going to be? 17,000, 15,000. Who knows where that's going to be? We'll project that as we go. But if that's the case, that's the end of this wave, and that I'm thinking, guys, this is a potential count of ours now. It's a potential count that could complete 5 waves, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5, and then we come down for 3 waves, hitting that $8,000 mark potentially. That is a potential. That is a potential. I want you to be aware of that. Okay, so just saying. We're looking into that and seeing if that's going to be validated or invalidated. How do we know when it'll be validated or invalidated? Well, we'll know if price comes down to my target, like I showed you a minute ago, and we get a 5-wave impulse with a 3-wave retrace. We'll go long, and then we'll see what kind of waves we get after that. So that is what I'm digging into. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some kind of move to the downside right here. And then up we go to their target, and then we'll be going down. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. We'll see if we get it. Now, what's the bearish possibility? Well, the bearish possibility is that this was just an ABC, okay, and that means we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside, or we're just going to get a big A, B, C to the downside, but we're still looking at that $7,500 mark down here to $8,000. So we're still looking at our targets down here. That would put our trend line just like that. That would keep us. Sorry, having a hard time finding that guy. There it is. And that would look something like that. So we would basically have a big WXY here. We would have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. WXYXZ is what that would be. Okay, so that is our bearish scenario. So we will know soon enough. We don't get our bounce. If we don't get our bounce off of 10,800, 10,700, then and it keeps going down, we got something else in the works. Okay, so be watching out for that. All right. Let's look at Litecoin, see what the targets are looking like there. Same deal, same scenario, just a little different take on it. Let's back out here. I just almost feel like we have to go up in Bitcoin because all of the altcoins look like they need to go up. They just all look like they need to go up. We might double bottom here in Litecoin. That's a potential. I want to talk to you about that. If we double bottom, this would be A, B, could get a C. That's a potential. Could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could get 5 to the upside like that. It'd be higher than that, but you get the idea. Could be get something like that. If we're going up, I believe we're making the. This was a flat, an expanded flat. I think we're going to double bottom or come close to it. That's my targets down here to the downside. I'm seeing 5 waves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got to come down for 5, and that would be our ABC right there. So looking for a target down here about $77, $78 in that ballpark. So yeah, let's watch price, see if it comes down here to the about the $78 mark, 77.69 in that ballpark. Let's see if we get that. If we get that, and as long as it doesn't break this low right down here, can't break the low, cannot break the low. As long as it doesn't break the low, we're going to go up for 5 waves. Now, whether they're long waves or whether it's a corrective, we don't know. If it's corrective, we're looking at targets of 108 to 116 or 117. If it's impulsive, we're looking at least 127, could be higher. So those are our targets for the upside if we get the upside move. So we're gonna have to wait and see what kind of reaction we get down here. All right, there we go. What's next? Let's look at Ethereum. Just take a peek there. Ethereum. Same deal here, except a little different. We already got a 5-wave impulse off the bottom. We broke that trend line, but we came back. We've got 5 waves. So this is, let me just show you what we got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. There's 5 waves. Looking for 3 waves to the downside right now. A, B, C. That's going to put us down here somewhere at structure, somewhere around 206. Looking at a 206 bottom, and if we get that, then be looking for a impulse move to the upside like that. Okay, what would that look like? If that's the case, let's zoom out and see what we got. 8-hour chart here. Sorry. We might end up coming lower. Not sure. Right now, the best I can tell, looking at upside targets at 248, 261, 278. But you know what? That might be incorrect. We might have to do the same thing with Litecoin as well. Now that I'm looking at it, this might be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're coming down for 5 like that. I know it didn't look great, but yeah, we might be coming down here to this 191 region. We might be coming down here. If that's the case, upside targets at 238, 251, 267 if we get it. if we get it. Really, we just got to watch BTC. So that's the big one. That's why we spend more time on BTC. So that's what we're looking at. Let's wait. No trade right now. Let's just wait and see what the market gives us. All right, you guys have a fantastic day. Show some love in the comments. Tell me what you think about the channel. Don't forget to share it. Help me build the channel, man. I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of August. Would that be awesome? That would be awesome for me. We're up to 660 some. So yeah, we're pushing along. So next stop is 700. Let's see where we go. All right, you guys have a fantastic Monday. Talk to you later.